So the MLB playoffs have been amazing so far. We've already seen a walk-off in the National League wild card. We saw someone steal home plate last night. But today, this is where it all starts. Now, you could try to sell me on the Rays and the Red Sox, and even the Astros and White Sox looked like it was going to be a good series, but the Astros are winning 2-0. And how about the Braves and the Brewers? Boring. But the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and Los Angeles Dodgers begins tonight. So I'm going to break down the series and give you my prediction on who will win between the two NL West rivals. Guys, I'm Tony Metro. I make videos all about Major League Baseball. This is your place for postseason content. If you go to my channel, simply scroll down and go to the playlist, MLB Playoffs 2021. That's where you'll find all the coverage, predictions, and highlights for this year's postseason. The San Francisco Giants and Los Angeles Dodgers, one of the greatest rivalries in all of baseball. Two teams from the same division. Two teams from the same state. One team with 106 wins, the other with 107 in the regular season. This series is going to be epic. Just for reference, no team in the history of the World Series has had a matchup between two teams with at least 105 wins. I'm just asking, is there any way that we can extend this into a 7-game series? That'd be great, Rob Manfred, please. The Giants, who we know came out of nowhere, you've probably heard me say it 100 times by now, had a historic season, winning 107 games, a franchise record. The Dodgers, coming off the World Series in 2020, were expected to run away with the West. Maybe had some competition from the Padres, but most people pegged them for the wild card. Instead, the Dodgers settled for the first wild card spot, went through the Cardinals on Chris Taylor's walk-off home run, and now we are set for a premier matchup. So, in the regular season, the Giants won the series. The two teams played in 19 games, and the Giants won 10 of them. These teams are so evenly competitive. During the first 16 games of the regular season, the team split them 8-8. Both teams scored exactly 68 runs. Let's run through the lineup, starting pitching and bullpen for each of these teams. Walker Buehler is going to be on the mound for the Dodgers today. He had a great season, 207 innings and a 165 ERA plus. And he's been equally as great in his postseason career. In 61 innings, he has a 2.35 ERA. And in 2021, Buehler has had his way with the San Francisco Giants. In 6 starts, he has a 2.19 ERA. Opposing Buehler will be Giants starting pitcher Logan Webb, who had a great season for the team. In 27 starts this year, Webb had an ERA just over 3 and an ERA plus 135. And just like Walker Buehler, Logan Webb was great against his opponent tonight. He pitched in 3 games against the Dodgers, had an ERA of 2.35. Looking at the matchups for the rest of this series, we know Game 2 is going to be Julio Urias for the Dodgers and Kevin Gausman for the Giants. After that, for Game 3, it's kind of a toss-up. The Dodgers might go back to Max Scherzer. He'll be on at least 5 days rest by then. And then the Giants could go with Anthony DeSclafani. For me, personally, I can't go against the Dodgers starting rotation. Walker Buehler has great postseason numbers, and same goes for Max Scherzer. The Giants don't have nearly as much experience in that department, though. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for Game 1. Leading off in right field, you have Mookie Betts. Batting second, playing shortstop, Corey Seager. Playing second base, batting third is Trey Turner. Batting cleanup, Justin Turner at third base. Catcher Will Smith hits fifth. With Max Muncy left off the roster because of his elbow injury, Matt Beatty will play first base and hit sixth. Hitting seventh, Cody Bellinger. Playing center field, he started that rally with a walk in the 9th inning against the Cardinals. And batting eighth is left fielder AJ Pollock. Here's how the Giants' position players stack up against the Dodgers. Batting leadoff at second base is Tommy La Stella. In right field, LaMonte Wade Jr. Catching, hitting third is Buster Posey. Brandon Crawford, the shortstop, hitting cleanup for the Giants. Darren Ruff gets the start at first base. He'll hit fifth. Kris Bryant will be in left field, batting sixth. Mike Yastrzemski in center field will bat seventh, and Evan Longoria, the veteran, will play third base. Look, I don't want to just keep giving the Dodgers all these edges because the Giants just have found ways to win all year long, but I just look at that Dodgers lineup and I can't go against it. This is going to be tough for me to pick a winner, but here's a few things to keep an eye on as we go through the series. Number 1, can Kenley Jansen shut it down? Jansen struggled in the beginning of the season, so much so that he was booed by the Dodger faithful at home. But since August, Jansen has converted on 16 of 16 save opportunities and looks like he's redeemed himself. The second thing, Max Muncy's elbow injury. How much are they going to miss his bat in this lineup? Will Albert Pujols or Cody Bellinger be some guys that play first base base and take some of his at-bats? Or do they find a way to get wildcard hero Chris Taylor involved again? As for the Giants, will Kris Bryant get hot again? We know Kris Bryant's a little streaky. He can get hot in an instant, but his slash line since September is 245, 353, and 347. And lastly, like I alluded to earlier, how far can the Giants starting pitching go? And can it keep this Dodgers lineup in check? The Giants are going to need big time pitching out of Anthony Desclafani, Kevin Gossman, and Logan Webb. The Giants bullpen has been great, but so has the Dodgers. It may come down to whoever starting pitching can outlast the other. This is going to be tough, but I'm going with the Dodgers. I think they're going to win this series in 5 games. And it's everything we could have ever hoped for from this series, a game that goes the entire length of the series. 5 games the Dodgers will end up celebrating at Oracle Park on the Giants' home field. So guys, what do you think? Who do you think is going to win this series? Let me know in the comment section below. And do you think the winner of this series will end up going on to the World Series? Like I mentioned, guys, this is your place for all your content for the Major League Baseball postseason in 2021. Just go to my channel, scroll down and go to the MLB Playoffs 2021 playlist. That's where you'll find all my content. And stay tuned for more previews and post-game reactions to all of the MLB playoffs.